Oh, there we go. 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 Just come up here, please.
Larry catches the
Oh, don't get him that rock. Oh, come here. There we go. Yo, it's been a minute, guys. Welcome back. So, let me just fill you in on the past week or so of my life. Went out to do a Cahaba fishing video like we did last year. Not as big of a series, but just kind of, you know, go check out the water again. And ended up breaking a fishing rod on the first rapids, so that didn't work out. Then we tried a few more little like river creek places, and the water's been so low, it's been kind of tough fishing. I think it's just that first heat or first like warm spell, and you know, it gets kind of tough sometimes. But what we're doing today, the plan is we're taking our BFS combo out and we're doing something we haven't done with it. We're throwing a Ned rig on it today. So I'll have a Ned rig on 8-pound test fluoro, and we're gonna throw it in some of this creek style water and see if we can't get on a few fish this morning. This is the spot where when I come to it every time, I always say that I caught that smallmouth out of it. I'm gonna keep milking that story for as long as I can. I don't know for a fact that it was a smallmouth, but I caught a brown bass and it wasn't shaped like anything bass-esque that we have up here. So I think my favorite thing about BFS fishing so far has just been throwing things that I'm used to having to throw on, like a spinning rod on a bait caster. So just something that I'm more familiar with, because 90% of the time I go out fishing, I am throwing a bait caster. So being able to throw something like a Ned rig on a bait caster is going to be pretty cool. All right, we're going to throw the peanut butter and jelly little trooper in here. I feel like moving water like this, like creeks and streams, I mean, you got to test your own stream, but I always feel like, or I like to start off with the crawl. I feel like a crawl is just a little bit more natural. I feel like I get more bites on a crawl. And then sometimes if the bite starts to die down, then I'll switch over to like another style of bait. But if I have my way with it, I'm always picking up the crawl. Crawl's always going in first. All right, there we go. Little Ned rig. There's not too many places I can cast over here, so. Oh, sweet. There's one. There we go. Oh, he came flying. Did he stay on? Yes, baby. Here's our first one. Not a big one. Oh, see, on the crawl. I'm sorry, dude. Is that a little spot? Looks like it, yeah. Little spotted bass, first fish, not a big one, but it's the first one. Didn't take long either. Awesome. Sweet. I always just go straight to the end in this spot, so it's cool to, you know, catch them through here. Also, I'm telling you, it's just being comfortable with what I'm throwing. Like I feel like it's a lot easier to cast this bait caster than, you know, trying to find the angle to cast that spinning rod. That was cool. A spotted bass. I'm sticking to my smallmouth story. I know that there's a smallmouth somewhere in this creek. Oh, there's another one. There we go. Not a big one. Oh, what is that? That's not a spot. That's a different type of bass. I have got to do better about my bass identification. There's two small ones. Oh no. Oh. He made it back. He made it back. I just watched him. He made it back down. All right, so we got two bass out of this spot. There's probably a few more to catch in here. I mean, all these little deep pools the fish will get into. I mean, all these deep pools that you see, the fish will get into. I'm not sure if you can see them on the camera, but I mean, up here, close to where the water drops off at up there is, it's like a shallow spot. So there's probably, you know, 5 fish swimming over here, 5 fish swimming on the edge of that current over there. There's like a little eddy. So probably could go through there and catch a couple more. Let's see. Trying to make sure I cover all the water good. without making bad casts, but also hitting every spot, because every new pool in a creek or river system like this has a potential for new, bigger, different species of fish, whatever. So just trying to find that balance of, have I casted there, or is that even a smart cast? All right, we got 2 from over here. Now I know I'm gonna jinx myself after I say this, but even getting my snags out, I feel like it's so much easier with this bait caster, just because it's just that muscle memory. You know, I pull it up, if it doesn't come out, pull it towards you, pop it a few times. It feels like it's just easier to get it to come back to you. We got 2 out of this spot. Might be able to pitch a couple down. Oh yeah, that looks fishy, don't it? All right. This is a spot that's probably the most familiar to y'all. Y'all have seen. I'm pretty sure this is the smallmouth spot. All right, so I only got a couple nibbles over here. I just broke off. I'm gonna switch over to the Little General and sling it around a little bit. Since I got a couple nibbles on the crawl, but nothing that really was like, oh, I should, stay over here and keep fishing. So hopefully the Little General will give me a bigger profile, maybe get a bigger one to eat it. Starting with the crawls, when I first get to places like this, that really doesn't have, it's not like proven. In my opinion, that's not like a 100% fact. Always start with the crawl because they're always gonna eat the crawl. Oh, that's a good bite. Oh, he let it go. I let him run with it for too long. That was a good bite. But you can probably see some teeth marks on that one. Yeah, right there. Yeah, that was a good one. Whatever had it that time, that was one of them sewn up ones. That was a pounder or so. But like I was saying, fishing with the crawl to start in places like this, that's just kind of personal preference. It's not really proven. You also got to be willing to make a change if that's not working, like I am right now. I'm missing one of my pinchers. I am. Seems like the bite always drops off for me whenever I lose one, so I like to replace them. The only thing is, I'd rather them take the whole bait, because if they just take one of the little pinchers, then I feel like I'm wasting the bait. There we go. No, don't get in that rock. Oh, come here. What is it? Is that a bass? That is a bass. Hey. Thank you, Mr. Bass. I would like to hold you, so if you could chill out. Look at that one. Pretty fish. It's crazy because he really doesn't have any, doesn't feel like he has very many teeth. Awesome. It's fish number 3. Thank you, Mr. Bass. See you later. Awesome. The water level out here just looks perfect. Like there's not too many, where the water's deep at, there's fish. I think that's what I'm trying to say. There's not too much, wasted water. If there's no fish, you can probably look. If you're not gonna get any bites in the area, you can look at it and it's gonna be, you can see the bottom. But if you can't see the bottom, if it's that deep emerald water, probably gonna be a fish somewhere in the area. Let me go back over here because I had a couple bites coming through there. I just cast it up there on the shallow side and then brought it through the deep, and we're getting bites. Still got a lot more creek to fish over here. I think I'm gonna go hit one more spot after this. Just see how the day is gonna pan out. Starting to get to that hot part of summer where, you gotta pick and choose where you're gonna go wisely. The ponds aren't really good during the middle of the day. Creeks are always game if the water's high enough in them. So it's definitely that time of year where it's like, okay, I can go here, 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 and here, but water's is gonna be hot here. Water's not gonna be high enough here. We haven't had rain in a couple weeks. We haven't had like good raised water level rain in a couple weeks. So. Oh, I got 8 right there. There we go. He was literally right there underneath that log. I casted it out and I brought it back in. Look at these bass. Get a handle on them. Oh, okay. Are you gonna make your way all the way back down there? Okay, you're gonna make it all the way to the end and then make me come get you. Oh, you're almost there. I feel like I need to start heading that way. At least give him a little love tap. I think he made it. No, he didn't. Okay, maybe we can still grab him. I know the second I get down there, he's gonna make his way on back in. We got him. We got to hold him at least. Cool. What a beautiful fish. Thank you, sir. What is up, guys? You know what you're looking at. This is the BFS setup and probably the best lure that I have found to date for this setup. So we're at a pond. There's a pond here. There's another pond up here. We are going to do some fishing this evening. It's cool to see fish in here because I never knew that there were fish. Every time I come, I never am able to really spot anything. So seeing that there are fish in here gives me some hope. Oh, we got one underneath it. Also, this pond's pretty grassy too, so it's cool having a lure that I don't really have to worry about it getting caught up. Also, it's like middle of the day. It's 4 o'clock right now, so it's starting to cool off a little bit. Got bluebird skies. Not necessarily ideal fishing conditions, but not the worst. We're gonna see if we can't catch one of these bluegill to start us off. Go ahead and get the skunk off the bank. Oh, there we go. Oh, we have one come up and try it. Got one. There we go. Our first one, baby, on the little Rapala. You know, the small fish are the ones that like to try to put the hooks in your hands. Cool, there we go. So we got the bent nose pliers. That's the first time breaking them out. They work pretty good. There's our first fish. That's like a good big bass size bluegill. Big bass snack size bluegill. Okay, cool. Also, check out this box. Looks a little different probably from the last time that y'all saw it. And that's because it is quite different. So I actually found a whole bunch of lures that I had ordered for a video that I just never used. So these are all like cheap Chinese lures. They all came in like a little kit. What I want to do is throw one of these small little crankbaits because one, I'm curious, and then two, we have like a pretty good opportunity to throw them right here. So just wanted to run to the, oh, that was a big bluegill. Oh, there we go, there's one. Third cast, hey. See if we can adjust it a little bit, make it run a little bit straighter. Hey, that one's bigger than the last one. Today's not gonna be a bluegill video, I promise. We're gonna try for some bass, but I got all these new lures. I gotta catch fish on all of them, right? Oh, there's only one treble hook on this one. I still gotta treat it with care, but I feel like I don't have to be as cautious with it. Bluegill number 2. Dude, those are like perfect bass size. If I ever do a live bait video for bass, I know exactly where I'm going. All right, let's see. All right, I feel like they've gotten used to this one. They are showing zero interest in it now. I caught 2 and it's like they figured it out. Hey, there we go. There's one. Cool. All right, we're gonna call it with this one and we're gonna go up to the big pond and try to hook into some bass. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Just come up here, please. Oh, I don't want to put you in the rocks. Dude, that took so long. Took us so long. I didn't even know what to do. No, please don't go back in the water right now, please. All right, fine. Got him unhooked. That's a solid 2-pounder for the first one. Maybe he might go too. Should we weigh him? Yeah, let's weigh him. We got the scale with us. I love weighing them so much more than
lengthening them, measuring them in length. Let's see what we got here. It's definitely a healthy one. What do y'all say? I say maybe 1.9. 1.9 or up for sure. He's definitely not 0.5. Oh, we were close. 1.6, maybe a reweigh. Yeah, let's do a reweigh. We have to go with the second one no matter what. 1.6. Okay, fair. I'll take it. 1.6. See ya. That was a tough unhooking job. Awesome. Bent out my treble hook pretty good. Now I understand these are like light baits and light wire treble hooks and everything, but I mean honestly these and treble hooks can be replaced. It seems like that's another thing I need to add to my tackle box, is just a box of treble hooks. Because literally every single fish that I've caught on one of these Strike King trebles has just been out. Like if it's over 2 pounds, you might as well just take it off and retie it.
Chasing a bag, I'm racing the clock. Look at him block, watching him flop. Used to see this in my sleep when I ain't had shit but my thoughts in the car. I really was lost. Now I'm public with the soundscapes.